Hi guys, my name is Eric Kurtman. Today I am here to solve some problems for you. Today we're going to talk about subject lines. Now my normal bit on subject lines when I get asked in my seminars and when I'm giving a talk or coaching, working with someone is, how do you get those emails read? How do you get them looked at? How do you get them opened up? Well, I have my normal 2 cents is ask a question or put something compelling in there, but those are all productivity tips. So today we're going to go to an expert. We've got Lori Richards on here with us today, an insightful communication problem solver and a best-selling author. And she's going to help us in under 2 minutes get our emails looked at by improving our subject line. So Lori, when it comes to subject lines, what do you say?
Well, the first thing to know is that everybody's using all those tricks against you. And so all those things you're telling people to filter things out, look for this, make sure it's all about you, that you're not someone who's just one of 100 people getting those emails. Understand that people are using those tricks and tips against you for your emails. And we all know that if they don't open your email now, the chances of them opening it later is very slim. It ends up on that virtual pile. And I suspect most of us have one of those emails that go to Never Never Land and just never get answered, and then you wonder why. So 3 things to know specifically about those subject lines. The first thing is they need to have some sort of sense of urgency. Now it needs to be an honest sense of urgency, but what that means is you don't just put health insurance in the subject line because there's no urgency whatsoever, and people say, oh, I'll look at that later. You put Friday deadline for health insurance. So now all of a sudden there's an urgency that they have to have it by Friday. Now, again, you need to be honest about this. Don't, blow smoke, but there needs to be a little bit of a sense of urgency or deadline. So give them that. Second thing is it needs to be of interest to them, not you. So none of this, I need this from you. They don't care. They've got a long list of things to do, just like you do. They're trying to find time management tips, just like you are. So the most important thing there is it needs to be of interest to them. So health insurance deadline Friday indicates I got to do something or I'm not going to have health insurance. Or the customer needs this by Friday will get you a lot further than I need this by Friday. So that's a big one. And the number one most highly likely to open, the number one subject line that's most highly likely to open, you want to guess, Eric?
I don't want to guess. No.
2 quick questions. 2 quick questions, because it suggests, think about what that suggests. You need my input or my response. It's going to be very quick. It's not going to take me a long time to do it. 2 quick questions. I suspect that on your list of tips that you share for handling email, you give them something like, oh, if it's only going to take you a few seconds to answer it now instead of putting it in the pile. True?
Of course, but I have a structured amount of time, not just a few minutes. It's 2 minutes or less. But the only thing I can add to that is if you're going to put in there 2 quick questions, they better be quick. And that gets another discussion on like a closed-ended question, yes or no.
No. It really needs to be 2 quick questions. I got to tell you, if you lie to them, if you mislead them, it won't take them long to figure out, I'm not opening up that email because they always, it's clickbait. It's clickbait, and we're all tired. We got way too much to do. So just try it out. Try out an email that says 2 quick questions and see if you get a response from some of those folks.
Perfect, guys. There you go. There's your action step for today. Try 2 quick questions in the subject line. Guys, connect with Lori on YouTube or wherever you're watching this video, and be sure to connect with her on LinkedIn. Her name is Lori Richards. She's at LoriRichards.com. Thank you, guys. Have a good afternoon or good morning or good evening.